Hey, gang. Well, Sunday is WWE's Roadblock end of the line, and there are at least 6 matches on the main show and a pre-show match. And I'm going to give you my picks real quick for what could be something. So let's go. Let's do things first up with, of course, the Universal title as Kevin Owens defends against Roman Reigns. You know, this could have been really a title for title match, winner takes all, which could have been slightly interesting, but if WWE doesn't want to be too competitive, or too repetitive, then yeah, it's never stopped before. But I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens to keep the Universal title in this one. And just announced on the Tribute to the Troops show, the New Day will defend against the tag titles against Cesaro and Sheamus. I'm definitely going to go with Cesaro and Sheamus because since now the New Day broke Demolition's record, I think it's about time for them to lose the belts, and it's going to go to Cesaro and Sheamus, I think. And a women's title Iron Woman match as Sasha Banks takes on Charlotte. Charlotte's going to get the belt back. Moving on. Cruiserweight title triple threat match as Rich Swann takes on TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick. A tough one to call, but this thing's been going around quite a bit, often like the old hardcore title used to, but I'm going to stick with Rich Swann. I think he's going to keep the belt in this one. And what is basically being labeled a 10-minute match. I don't know if pinfall submissions count, but I don't know. Sami Zayn takes on Braun Strowman. I'm going to go with Sami Zayn on this one. Call me crazy. And Seth Rollins takes on Chris Jericho. No stipulation of this one. I'm going to go with Chris Jericho on this one. Call it a crazy hunch. And the pre-show matches, Big Cass takes on Rusev for revenge for his little buddy Enzo. I guess I'll go with Rusev on this one. So, yeah. So, there you guys have it. My picks for Roadblock, end of the line. How many more of these are they going to have just to kind of fill in the gap for monthly pay-per-views? So, yeah. Big Cass and Rusev. I don't know if that's really going to be one anybody's going to be paying a whole lot of attention to or even really caring much about. But yeah, I think ultimately overall it's going to be a match that's just going to not be really all that important. Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, could be a good match. I'm actually surprised they've kept Chris Jericho around still this much longer. It's pretty amazing. They're really doing something with Jericho and Kevin Owens and their friendship going down the toilet or something like that. But I think it should be interesting. Should be a pretty good match. Sami Zayn, Braun Strowman in a 10-minute match. Again, no word on if you have to win by pinfall submission or just last 10 minutes, but usually those kind of matches, that's the way it is. Just the way they're working up Sami Zayn to try and prove that he belongs on Raw. And this past Monday, there was going to be a trade for Eva Marie, and I kind of wondered, wow, switch redheads. switch somebody to SmackDown, who I think should be on SmackDown anyway, but yeah. And with somebody that hasn't even been on the WWE scene in months because she's been shooting a movie. Seriously, I think she would do a whole lot better in movies than she would in WWE, personally, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, maybe if it ends in a draw, I'm not going to be surprised, honestly. But yeah, Rich Swann, T.J. Perkins, Brian Kendrick, Cruiserweight title. I think honestly that match is going to really be a show stealer. Whenever you do a cruiserweight one-on-one match, it can be interesting. But if you put in 3 or 4 or 6 or however many, it's going to be something amazing, and you're going to see a lot of high spots, and I think that's going to be really a match of the night contender. Of course, probably won't get match of the year nominees at the Slammies, but oh well. Women's title Iron Woman match. I mean, come on, Charlotte's going to get it back. We all know that. Ric Flair's probably going to turn heel on Sasha. Cause to lose women's title, blah, 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 blah. Got to keep Charlotte undefeated on pay-per-view, yada, yada, yada. Nobody cares. New Day, Cesaro and Sheamus. Like I said, I think Cesaro and Sheamus are gonna finally get the tag team titles. They had them in a barroom brawl, and they kicked so much butt it wasn't even funny in there. And yeah, I think they're gonna build them up to get the tag team titles eventually, because everybody's kind of getting bored with the New Day being the tag team champions. Like, okay, you broke Demolition's record, whoop-de-doo, you did it, yay! But it's only because the WWE people, Vince McMahon, whoever, led you to it. So, woohoo! But in all honesty, if they really want to break the record, they have to. I think the record for Demolition, I think it was over 600 days total, but that was 3 combined total title reigns. So, just saying. Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, as you can see right there. It's probably going to be an interesting match, but you can probably bet more than likely there's going to be interference from Chris Jericho on this one, and I think Kevin Owens is gonna stay Universal Champion for a little while longer, probably at least going into WrestleMania. But the big question is, when the Elimination Chamber comes around in February, well, who knows what's going to happen with that? And, of course, no idea who's going to get that one, but we'll probably see in February. And I say just make it a double brand pay-per-view, and or at least give it to whoever, whichever brand star does not win the Royal Rumble, and then just like, okay, SmackDown guy didn't win the Royal Rumble, then SmackDown gets Elimination Chamber or something like that. I don't know. They're probably getting it already set up, or if they haven't had it already set up, and I'm just rambling on and on and on and on and on. But I want to give some shout-outs to some channels real quick. A few of these I think might be doing their picks, and others just wanting to throw them out there. And Monday I'm going to have a ton more shout-outs to give to some wrestling channels. Hope you guys go check out. But, of course, going to give them out to Will's World, The Whole Effin' Show, WhatCulture Wrestling, Gordon Maston, Danny Knightmare, and Wrestling With Wregret. So I hope you guys go check them out. I'll have their names in the description below. If you guys want to go check out their channel, subscribe to them. And, hey, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And please leave your comments down below on who you think's going to win this one, and do you think this might be better than Roadblock from earlier this year? Yeah, it could happen. Maybe. I don't know. But hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday for the results, rant, and shout-outs. And I hope you guys are going to be ready for that. So, until Monday. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. So, until Monday, gang. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. And as always, stay strong and rock on. Hey guys, look behind you. I see blue lights and red lights. Just look behind you. Forget it.